Da 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 da.
Right, go again.
Quick fire round, man. What's your favourite cricketing memory as a player?
Play for England's right up there. Make your debut, walking out of Mumbai is a really special memory. But I think for me, there's probably two. The Champion win here at home against Middlesex, that was a really special memory. And then winning the Div 1 with Durham.
Durham?
Yeah, Durham. The ones that are just a little bit up north.
Never heard of them.
What about you, El? You must have a couple.
It has to be 2015 finals day. I mean, debuts are special and your first games are special, but winning a trophy is what we play for. And when we won the T20 in 2015, that was very special for me, having my family there.
I think finals there as well, 25,000 in Edgbaston, like that's a really cool day. It's a proper day to be a part of.
Yeah.
I mean, I know you were there this year, but with our crowds, it was very different.
Yeah, I think I've played in a few finals days now, sorry. And that one, we knew we were going to win like an over out.
Yeah.
And that feeling, if I could bottle that feeling up, you always say tight games are the best ones to play, and they're not. When you know you're going to win, that feeling for an over, you can just take in the crowd noise, take in what they're singing. If I could bottle that feeling up and just relive it, that's what I'd choose to relive.
Yours, Jonesy, it's got to be that 100 here.
Yeah, that's right up there with obviously the celebration, but that was quite cool just to carry my bat as well. Getting 100 here, getting a maiden first class 100 here, that's right up there.
That 100 you scored at Lords the same year, so not here, the one away, that picture of you jumping in the air, that's my favourite memory of you.
That was pretty special. Get 100 at Lords, that's quite cool.
Definitely, mate. You don't have better sort of cricketing memories than that. Like 100 at Lords, mate. That's literally what you dream of.
Yeah.
Who is your all-time favourite Lancashire great, and do you have a special memory of them? Dava, you must have a couple.
Warren Egg.
Yeah.
Obviously I'm a wicket keeper, and just the fact that he's from Lancashire, he's born and bred, he's a stalwart.
Yeah.
Played, I think, 1,000 catches for Lancs.
Yeah.
Progressing through the age group, seeing him around the ground, and then now I'm a pro and he's still working here and he comes to help me with my wicket keeping. He's right up there with my heroes.
Mine's, I think, John Stanworth. As a coach, for me, he sort of saw something in me as a 15-year-old, 14-year-old kid and got me on the academy, and I think a lot of lads speak really, really highly of Stanny. He brought a lot of people through.
Mine's pretty slightly different, probably because I haven't had the sort of same heritage growing up here as you guys, but Jimmy for me, obviously growing up, having watched him for so long, and then you have the chance to play with him, share a change room, pick his brain at times, play against him. Didn't last all that long playing against him. I think it was 5 balls, played and missed 3 of them and nicked one else. But I mean, you guys know what Jimmy's like. He's fantastic to have around. He buys in so well, and his wealth of knowledge is so special. Besides the fact he's an outstanding bowler.
What's the best thing about going on a cricket tour? Not a trick question.
No, it isn't. I love being around the lads. I think the banter on tour is something that you can't replace. That camaraderie you get, I don't think you can get that anywhere else. In life, I suppose, being with your group of mates on tour and in a nice sunny climate, it doesn't get any better than that.
I think I'll probably just add to that because you're sharing memories all the time. You're on the field, you sort of debrief afterwards, you have a beer, you go for a meal, which I think in a lot of working environments you don't have. So I think that for me, like you say, that camaraderie and actually sharing sort of days, weeks on end. The bus trip down when you're fighting over cards or someone doesn't pay the extra 10 pence.
Trying to get money off you.
Yeah, definitely, trying to get money off me, or to be fair, I normally win, but...
Cricketing wise, going to India, seeing what it's like playing against spin, going to Australia and it's quick and bouncy, and just testing yourself in the different conditions around the world. So that's like a slightly badgery answer. But
where are some of the best or most interesting places you've played cricket in, and why?
If I had to pick one, I'd probably say Galle, Sri Lanka. I think it's one of the most beautiful places. I think the people are fantastic, food is beautiful, but that's probably for me.
Best cricketing memories I have are Australia and Caribbean.
Yeah.
I think the Caribbean is such an individual, unique place that it's party atmosphere. 11 a.m, first ball's being bowled in a test match, like should be dead quiet, and it's not, it's full of music, they're all on the cans already, and that's quite special. But I think the place I most enjoy going is India.
Yeah.
I think how much they love the game. Like cricket is the religion there, and I love their passion for the game. So I would probably have to say India.
What do you miss about the crowds?
The crowds have their positive effects and get behind, especially here. But I actually miss playing away at Yorkshire. That was weird this year with no crowd. Like, you normally field in front of the Western Terrace and you're getting sausage rolls chucked at you, and which you'd enjoy.
I was going to say. Is that the one-day game you're going to go about?
I was at a field in front of the Western Terrace on the one-day game 2019, and it was Rashid that hit one up, and I just remember, if I drop this now, I'm in serious trouble from the crowd. So
can you remember your celebration?
Yeah, I sort of went like that to them, and they obviously went back and sort of played up to the crowd a little bit, and I think they feed off that. If you're a good sport with them, they will sort of encourage that, and it's great to interact with the crowd.
What's your favourite holiday destination and why?
North Wales is a massive special place for me. Me and my dad will still just take a day out and go to Chemist Bay, which is the north part of Anglesey, and we'll just sit there and we don't have to do anything. You just sit in the harbour and just relax and just have a little stroll around, get an ice cream, obviously.
For me, probably Stellenbosch, South Africa. Like the most scenic place on the planet. Wine, food, heat, sun on your back. Like that for me is just absolutely sort of paradise.
I'm very similar to Jonesy. I think people expect you to say sunny and glamorous destinations, but for me it's Scotland, sort of Isle of Skye, Arran as well, sort of little islands popping off the top of Scotland, North Coast 500. That's definitely my favourite holiday destination.
Nice, very nice.
Great. That's it for them.
Thank you all for your time.
Thank you very much for your time.
Cool, lads. Well done, boys.